Hello friends, in this particular video I am going to talk about Act East policy of India, which is a part of international relations, which is part of general studies paper 2. So we will start. So under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, this particular concept started. So the India's new government has made its relations with Asian neighbors a foreign policy priority. At a time when Pivot to Asia is present, and Pivot to Asia is the strategy of United States. So I'll tell about it later. Okay, then uh, the Indian Foreign Minister, Mrs. Sushma Swaraj, had proposed a new outlook calling Act East policy in line of Look East policy, which was introduced by the government of Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao. And it was seriously implemented during the successive administration of Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Manmohan Singh also. But now the strategy has been changed to Act East. Now I will tell you about US Pivot to Asia strategy. So according to this strategy, US has deployed 60% of its troops in Asia Pacific region. Earlier, mostly the troops are in Middle East. So that is Pivot to Asia. Then I will tell you the background. So the background is that from the very beginning, the Modi-led government made it amply clear that India would focus more and more on improving relations with ASEAN and other East Asian countries as per India's Look East policy, which was formulated during Narasimha Rao government in 1992 for better economic engagement with its eastern neighbors, but successive government later successfully turned it into a tool for forging strategic partnership and security cooperation with countries in that region, and generally Vietnam and Japan in particular. So you should remember these points, they are very important. Then recently in a visit in Vietnam, Sushma Swaraj has just changed the name to Act East policy from Look East policy, and this is a major policy change in India's stance in foreign relations. So just remember that. Okay, so here is a map of all the countries of Southeast Asia as well as Eastern Asia. So China and other countries are not part of Act East. Only Asian countries are, as I will tell you later. But just remember the map and just locate the major countries: Philippines, Vietnam, Myanmar, and all those countries. So here is a graph of the total trade with ASEAN. So you can see that China and Japan are much ahead of India. India is only having 2.9%. So we have to grow our trade relations with ASEAN a lot in order to compete with them. Now you can see that here a highway is proposed from UP to Thailand, which will be directly connecting the whole of Northeast. It will make sure that we have a good boost of tourism. And you can read this slide, and in this slide it has been told that mostly the Asian countries are the main component of our Act East policy. Okay, then coming on this particular map, it is the map of Northeast and it is totally isolated, so we need to focus on it. And the major objectives of this particular Act East policy, I just told you. You can read this slide also. So it says that our Act East policy is including Asian countries, and it does not focus on other countries. So here you can see that we are planning to make manufacturing hub in these particular areas, and never forget that we have very good relations of religious nature. That is, Buddhism is our cultural linkage with these countries, so we can use it. And that's all for this video. Thank you, and hope to see you next video.